Yo, family, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now, look, I know you guys been waiting for this video for a long time, and I've been delaying it, and I don't know what's been going on, but I got personal family situations. But let's get right to it. So this video is going to be about, how to create a personal credit profile using your Dun&Bradstreet number. Now, some people might ask a question where, what do this means? Like, what's going on? Okay, now look. A lot of people who've been doing my process or been doing other people's processes, they've been getting a EIN number, right? Most people who've been applying for an EIN number has been getting a nine number. Now, a nine number to any banking institution represents an I-10 number, an individual taxpayer identification number, and it does not show up like a social security number. The bad news is that you can get denied for credit a lot, and then on top of that, anytime banks run a nine number and you claim to be a U.S. citizen, they are automatically deemed the number not good like a social security number. So anytime you run a credit application, they can tell if it's a nine number. Anytime you try to open up a checking account, they can tell that nine number is an I-10 number. Excuse me. Now, some people might ask, okay, what is a Dun&Bradstreet number, right? So let me show you guys exactly what a Dun&Bradstreet number is. Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you guys what's going on. For more than, so I pretty much searched up since people want to ask me, is Dun&Bradstreet a government number? Let's find out. For more than 40 years, the U.S. government, no, the U.S. federal government used the DUNS number to track and identify companies that does business with, including its vast array of suppliers. Providing your DUNS number was a required step on every bid and application process. And so you will go down right here, what's going to ask, is Dun&Bradstreet a government agency? Dun&Bradstreet, the Data Universal Numbering System, DUNS number is assigned by Dun&Bradstreet, a commercial company that the federal government contracted with to provide unique identifiers. So that'd be almost similar to having a employer identification number that's given to you by the IRS, or you might, or others might say the Internal Revenue Service. So from right here, guys, you can tell that you can see that the Dun&Bradstreet number is in fact a government number. Now let's explain the whole detail. Why is it important for us to get a Dun&Bradstreet if it's referring to business? Because you're not necessarily trying to get the Dun&Bradstreet number to start up a business. Well, even if you don't have a business, we're going to pretend we have one. And the reason why we're going to apply for a Dun&Bradstreet number is because we're trying to get any number besides a nine number, right? Or even an eight number in certain circumstances. Because I even use an eight number on my EIN, and I get kicked back a couple times. Some banks might say, hey, we can't verify the social security number, or some banks might say this does not come up as a social security number. So even if to be on the safe side, let me just break down some information to you guys, right? So this right here is the social security number allocations. So if you guys don't understand what this is, now let's read this, right? So the chart below shows the first three digits of the social security number assigned throughout the United States in its possessions. The same area when shown more than once means that certain numbers has been transferred from one state to another, or on that area have been divided for the use among certain geographical locations. So pretty much wherever state you're from or wherever state you're born in, really it doesn't matter what state it is, but each state have their own ways of how their social security number will start. So if you live in the state of New Hampshire, it should show up as a zero, a zero number, right? Going to zero, starting at one, ending at three. Or you live in Maine, it might start with zero, ending at four through seven. Or you live in Vermont, it might say 0 to 8, ending at 9. Or you go all the way down, you got New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, you got all these states, right? And so you go to Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and you will go down, boom, 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 and you will get to the sevens, right? Now, in most cases, the 7 is okay, but you really want to keep it under 7. You want to keep it really under 7. So if you can get a 6, that's perfect. If you can get a 4, that's perfect. So all these states right here, you clearly can see two, three, four, five, six, and you see seven, right? And that's the reason why I gotta say you want to have your number under nine, because you don't want it to look like an ITIN number or individual taxpayer identification number, right? Now, this right here is the CPN Bible, right? Now, I know a couple of you guys probably think, oh, CPN, is this illegal? No, this is just giving you an understanding of how Social Security numbers are formed, how does it look in government or banking databases, and also the goal is for us to establish personal credit, using a employee identification number. But since the IRS is giving everybody nine numbers, now we have to switch over using the DUNS number. Now, for those who bought my course, right, my full EIN course, the same methods applies when you building credit. So the same way we try merge the the number, the same way we, open up a bank account, the same way we get a trade line on it, all of that still applies. The only difference is we just using a different number, which is the DUNS number. So the same method applies. So whether you have the EIN number, the SSN number, the CPN number, the EIN Dun and Bradstreet number, it does not matter as long as you follow the same steps when it's come to building up your credit profile, right? So now we about to go over to Dun and Bradstreet. Now, it's two ways you guys can do this, right? The first way, which is probably going to be the most expensive way, is if you actually go through the website and you decide that you want to pay Dun and Bradstreet. Now you will click Get Started right here, and you pretty much fill out your address, whether it be a business address, personal address, it doesn't matter. And then it say, I agree to the product and terms. You will say the billing information, you'll put your card number and place an order. Simple as that, right? Representative will contact you asking you for further information on the business, but I'm about to give you guys full instructions on what I mean, right? Or if you guys want a free Dun and Bradstreet number, the option is you can actually call them right here, or you can go ahead and sign up, right? Or you can ask for a DUNS number. You can select Get a DUNS number for free. Now, this is the problem. It's a few things here. I prefer you guys who already have corporations, who already have LLCs, who already have C Corps. If you already have a Dun and Bradstreet number, you can use that Dun and Bradstreet number in order to create a personal credit profile. But let's just say if you don't have a Dun and Bradstreet, but you do so happen to have a corporation. If you at least have a corporation, whether it be an S Corp, sole proprietor, as long as they can search it up, you actually will be in good stance, because it's nothing really to get, a DUNS number. So you will really just select DUNS number. You will hit this box right here. These are for the people who already have a corporation. And you will scroll down. You will go all the way down till it gets to this right here. It will say, thanks for choosing to request a DUNS number. Now, this DUNS, like as far as getting it for free, it will actually take up to 30 days. So Dun and Brad can actually take up to 30 days with your request, right? So you will pretty much just select, I have a US-based business. You will put your business zip code in. Let's say if I put 32832, that's my old zip code. I can put Fat Man Ice, right? But look, LLC, but they can't find my business, right? So in a case where they don't find your business, or you don't get, or you can't see your business, that's when you will know you have to call them directly. And in order to call them directly, you would just call them at this number right here, right? Now, let me explain actually how you do this, right? So when you call Dun and Brad, right, they're going to ask you a few questions. Hey, sir, what is the name of your business? Now, in this case, the goal is just to get the number. We're not trying to have a fancy business. I don't want you guys to be over nervous or thinking like, oh my God, what is going on? You just have a simple conversation. So if they was to ask you, hey, what's your business is, you can say anything. So I'm gonna give you an example. Hey, sir, what do you do business with? And like, what's your business name? I can say my business name is Fat Boy Soul Prop, and they would say, okay, Fat Boy Soul Prop. Okay, what do you guys do? hey, I'm a barber located at this address, and that address actually can be a home address, because this doesn't create a personal credit profile. You just giving them reference to a business, right? And you using that business information, that business DUN&BRADSTREET number in order to get just get the number, right? Just so you can create a personal credit profile, right? So you will tell them like, yeah, I do business at this location. I've been dealing with this business for, let's just say, 4 or 5 months. They'll say, what is your plans with this business? Say, hey, I plan on growing my business credit. And pretty much the underwriter is going to take everything you say into consideration, and they're going to submit for you a Dun&Bradstreet number. By them submitting for you a Dun&Bradstreet number, the process can be actually easier, where you don't have to worry about so many hiccups, or it's a long delay. Really, everything can process real fast, especially based off them circumstances. Dun&Bradstreet is very business friendly, so they want to try to sell you all the products. They might say, hey sir, are you interested in building your business credit? Are you interested in monitoring your credit? The goal is no. Just say no, 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 no. I just plan on having my company in public records, and also having a DUNS number for my business. Now, whether you're a sole prop, LLC, a corporation, C Corp, a trust, a partnership, they cannot discriminate based upon your structure. Your structure will not stop you from getting any Dun&Bradstreet number for free. So this is the best route to honestly take, is to actually call them at 844-317-2825. And don't be discouraged. Whether you have a business right now or you have never thought of a business, use whatever script you want to, and you can decide whatever business name you want to use, and you also can decide whatever structure or company type you want to use as well. So if you don't have a corporation, you have to make up something, right? Now, back to this, right? Let's say if you did have a company. So you will select right here, get a DUNS number, and you will, once you search up like your name, right? Let's go down, right? So once you go down here to under step 4, when you select, I have a US based business, and you put your zip code in, Dun&Bradstreet will automatically be able to locate your business. But since you don't have a legal business in the state, that's why you will have to call them. But let's just say for those who already have a legal business, you already have an established corporation, it won't be nothing to type your zip code in, right? And let's just say any business, right? I just seen some right here. Hanson Polk Properties LLC. So Dun&Bradstreet is connected to the Secretary of State. So if you were to select this as your your company, you can select this, boom, hit continue, and then you just sign in. You just create everything. You just say create an email address. Put your email address, first name, last name, and now after that, after you sign in, Dun&Bradstreet going to ask you information on the business, right? And once they ask you information on the business, once you submit the application, you shouldn't have no problem with getting a DUNS number. That DUNS number might come in 3 days. So if the DUNS number come in 3 days, perfect, you've done it. But those who don't have corporations, it's going to be a little bit more tedious, just because you have to go through so many loopholes, right? And I wanted to make this video because a lot of people who dealt with me been getting a 9 EIN number. So this is the loophole. And 9 times out of 10, if you get a Dun&Bradstreet number, you either gonna get a 1 number, 0 number, a 4 number. That's all. That's the only numbers I've seen. I know I have a 1 number. I've seen people with 0 numbers. I've seen people with 4 numbers. It's okay as long as it's under a 9 number. And once you get the number, that's when you follow the normal steps, like applying for a Capital One. Just try merging your credit profile. Then you go on to getting a bank account with it. For those who got my full package, you know what I'm talking about. But for the most part, that's how you get a Dun&Bradstreet number. And also for those who want to create a personal credit profile, don't hesitate to contact me at 224-463-1848. Again, 224-463-1848. And also, my full packages consist of a private tutorial video. So you will get part one and part 2, and it will be in great detail to explain everything as far as like how to set up your EIN number, how to create a personal credit profile. Now, if you got a DUNS number, the same method applies. So if you have a DUNS number, it's going to be how to set up your DUNS number, how to create a personal credit profile, how to add trade lines on your Dun&Bradstreet number, how to add primaries on your Dun&Bradstreet number, how to put your credit at a 90% approval rate, how to get a bank account with your Dun&Bradstreet number, the whole 9 yards. The goal is you just want to make sure the banking system recognize your number. You want to make sure that you build a solid, good credit profile with your number. And the goal is to keep the number. Don't try to get a crash out number or try to do something where you just want to just get some quick money and ditch the number. That's not the goal. The goal is to build real banking relationships and get millions and millions of dollars on this and really leverage your credit to become successful, and so you guys can build a lot amount. Peace and love.